Hey, Rich.
Hey, what's up, bro?
What's up,
There
man?
you go. There you go. What's good with you?
Much,
Yes, sir.
man.
Just getting set up, bro.
Okay, no problem. No problem,
Yeah.
man.
I'm going to hit stop sharing. There we go. Yeah, I'm all right.
Hello?
I'm set up. All right, what's good? What's going on, man?
Okay, man. I just added another. I'm just like I already. I think I told everybody this, but I'm still working on my brand, and the farther and farther that I've come into this, and or like working on my brand and learning new skills and stuff, and it's just like got me rethinking some design choices I made on my website. I'm thinking about, because I definitely know I want to use Zapier and for the automation stuff, but right now I'm just not. Oh snap! What happened? Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, right now it's like I'm just not. I'm not ready for it, but I know what I want to use it for. Like it's just
Yeah.
not set up yet though. So
Yeah,
to
yeah.
have that option is like so great. Like it's great. It's super helpful because I
hmm
know that I'll be able to automate certain stuff that I want to automate. Because I have plans for it in the future though, to use like automation for certain stuff. I just got to get it set up first. Like that's what I'm doing right now with the website, getting it set up and all that stuff, and learning about like certain things that I want to automate. So
Yeah, bro. Yeah, go at your own pace, man.
yes.
When it comes to this group, this
Hmm.
class, the whole point is to introduce you all to things and to
Yes.
be able to answer your questions,
Yes.
and then also help you with resources so that the barrier to entry for some of these things are lower for you, so you don't have
Yes.
to like make like spend so much money on stuff in order to like
Yes.
learn how to do this stuff. So
Yes.
yeah, so just just
And
go
that's
at
what
your
I was
pace.
telling my friend, like my business partner. Like I work with the company. And so it's good that I'm in this class learning these skills. And so that I could take these skills back to the company
Mm-hmm.
and use these skills that I've learned.
Right.
And so we can end up, making money with clients and
Mm-hmm.
things like that. So, and I know how to do this stuff because I'm
Yeah.
learning them here.
Yeah, and all of this stuff that we use in here, this is industry standard stuff. I mean, this isn't, like
Yes.
stuff that you play with. I
That's
mean,
what I was
these are
telling him.
business
That's
tools.
what I was telling like that company website that we want to redo. I like I went and
These
reviewed
are
the current website. It is
yeah,
horrible.
yeah,
So
okay.
like I'm like I can redo their website on WordPress because I'm
Yeah,
learning how to do WordPress here and use the Divi builder and
yep,
I can make it look way I can make it easy.
yeah.
Yeah, it ain't gonna be so hard because we got the Divi builder. So
Right, right. Yeah,
yeah,
you can use a template and then just, make
exactly.
changes to it, or you can build it from scratch. And using the Divi AI, it's even easier to build it because you
Yes.
basically just prompt the AI and it'll spit out just about anything you want. Hey, Cyber Shay,
It's Abishay.
Hey, hey, hey.
how's it going?
Oh, it's just crazy. I didn't get into Send, is it SendGrid? But
Yeah,
it sent me
yeah.
Tulio. Like I was able to make an account with Tulio, but not.
Twilio. Yeah, but Twilio isn't going to help with SendGrid.
Oh,
That
okay.
they're Twilio
They're different.
owns the company is
Oh,
SendGrid,
okay.
but a Twilio account is for programmable telephone
Hey
services.
everybody.
Oh,
And so
okay.
yeah, we
Hey.
Hey,
will.
DJ
Hey, how's it
Marcus.
going, DJ Marcus J? So
Hey,
we
what's
we
up, Trey?
will
How are
we will
you?
cover
Hey,
Twilio
Rich.
in this
Mm-hmm.
class. I
Okay.
use Twilio a lot, and that's the reason why I was, so the the thing is that the tools that I recommend are always based on my stack, right? Like it's
Yeah.
always based on the stuff that I use. So So, but there's always other stuff that can be used. So like if for whatever reason SendGrid doesn't work out for you,
Mhm.
there's other options. It's just
Okay.
that SendGrid is the starting point for like some other things that I had in mind for you all, and then
Yeah.
also like I'm a Twilio user, so
Mhm.
SendGrid is one of their products, and they work together in some really convenient ways because of that. And so, but I plan to show right here at the beginning of the class. Once we start at 3, I'm going to show some other options, and then also we'll try to get to the bottom of why you're unable to use SendGrid. So
Mhm.
you and VR Deuce were both unable to be approved by SendGrid for some reason.
Mm,
Yeah.
wow.
But like I just want to, the main thing I want to do
Mhm.
is get us all on the same page, make sure that things are clear. I understand, like, after getting feedback from people throughout the week, I understand that it wasn't clear when it comes to Zapier, when it comes to SendGrid. So the first thing I want to just kind of clear everything up and get us all on the same page.
Gotcha.
So right now it's
Hmm.
59 after. We got,
Hey,
hey, G Deuce, how's it
Hey.
going?
good. How are you guys doing?
Doing
Good.
pretty
Pretty
good.
good.
No
Thank
complaint.
you. So I'm gonna go ahead and start sharing. Let's just go ahead and get started. Um, Wendy already sent a message to me saying that she was gonna be unable to join. Her and Alex are on the highway traveling home. So we'll go ahead and get started. Um, Greetings, everyone. Sorry about last week. We were traveling back, and it just didn't didn't have the time to pull it off. But we're back on track now. So before I start, does anyone have any questions about anything they would like me to answer? Okay, then let's go ahead and start. So the the point of, let me go to SendGrid. The point of the SendGrid um, is based on IT Tray asking about setting up email. Now, when it comes to email, first of all, it's a couple of different things. There's a couple different levels. The first level I'm trying to address is the level at the WordPress website, because that's what we've been talking about, and that's the point of this class. But then there's another layer of the email address, which is your inbox. Okay, so you've got the actual mail that's being sent out. That's that traffic. But then you've got an inbox. Maybe you need an inbox. Maybe you don't need an inbox. But when it comes to your WordPress website, the goal for this class was always to get your site up and running, get you a domain name ready, point your web traffic to the website, and then I was going to show you how to set up email address for it, and so that your website can send out emails using your business
Hmm.
email address, right?
So
So
what do you mean by your website sending out emails?
So, for example, when you submit a form on the website, the
Hmm.
form has to transmit that data
Oh.
somewhere. Let's imagine that you decide that you want to let people register for your website. They're going to need their account credentials emailed to them. If you need to hit forgot password, the system needs to send out the forgot password link. If someone leaves a comment, let's say you start blogging and you let people leave comments on your posts. If someone leaves a comment, you want the author, you want the post author to be notified that someone left a comment. So all of this is the system
Oh, okay.
sending out notifications, right?
Oh,
And
okay.
so in
Got
order
you.
to be able to do that, it has to do it using not only an email address, but also an email address that's whitelisted so that the emails don't go into the person's spam folder, and all sorts of stuff, right?
Gotcha. Okay.
So that's where SendGrid comes in. SendGrid is a email delivery platform. They're a email SMTP, simple mail transfer protocol platform that allows you to easily hook it up to anything you want pretty much, and then use it for secure, reliable email deliverability. Okay, it's going to make sure that those emails make it to people's inboxes.
Mm,
And so, and so you can really, it's scalable. You can use it for just sending out a couple emails. It scales up to being, you know, like big, you know,
okay.
heavy, loads of email communication. You can use it for, sending out email blasts and all sorts of stuff. But anyway, so the uh the thing is that in order to get it going with WordPress, you have to use a plugin called WP Mail SMTP. Okay.
Okay.
And so what we were going to do is connect it. Now, as you can see here, let me just come over here for a second.
Okay. Hmm. Okay.
Okay. So, as you can see, we have all of these
Gotcha.
different. Wait a minute, what happened?
Oh
Are you still seeing my screen?
No.
no.
No, it's not sharing anymore. It just stopped.
Yeah, it just
Yeah, just
stopped. Okay,
stop.
let me go
Yeah.
back over here. Let me see what happened. Oh, it disconnected. Let me reconnect it. Uh, Okay.
White screen. And he paused. Oh, there you go.
Yeah. Are you able to see it now?
No, it's just a
It's
white
just the
screen.
all white screen.
Yeah, just all white.
Okay. That's, here, let me disconnect it and reconnect it again. Let's see. How about now?
Still white.
White screen.
Oh,
Okay.
there we go.
Oh, it came.
It came, but then it went away.
It popped up for us. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
That's because I. How about now? Is it there?
Nope, still a
white.
white screen.
Yeah,
Yeah, it said you stopped sharing.
dang.
How about now?
Just a
Same
white
thing.
screen. Yeah,
Okay,
same
one
thing.
one moment. Let me do
Okay.
something. Okay. Okay. How about now?
White screen still.
Okay.
There you go.
Now we
There
see
you
it.
go.
Okay.
Yeah, I can
Perfect.
see it now. See it.
All right. Okay. All right. So first of all, we can you see right here for this site, I've got SendGrid configured. But we can configure this using this plugin. We can configure like all of these different options. You can even configure your Gmail. So
Oh
if you
wow.
at minimum, if you don't want to use your own email address, your own domain, like if you wanted to just use your Gmail, you can connect it through SMTP, just going through the steps in this one right here. Now, I don't know if we should spend the class going through this because I think the only person that technically was ready to do it right now is IT Trey. but just I mean, it's not, like it's up to you all, or we can just move on to Zapier.
It's not a rush. I'm not in a rush. So
If it's
Uh,
on, I mean, I'm fine either way. It doesn't literally. I'm everything I'm
well,
learning, so
does
it's new for me.
everybody have a domain? All
yeah,
these.
the only person from here that set their domain is you. I think. Did you do yours, Deuce? Okay, yeah, you and Deuce. You're the only two
Oh
that set their
dang. Oh
domains.
okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think you're on mute.
Did you put
Yeah.
instructions in? I haven't. Did you put instructions in the chat how to do it?
How to do
Set the domain.
well, in order to set the domain, you have to just let me know when you're ready, and then I'll give you the IP address. And
Oh, okay.
then, depending on who your registrar is, um, those steps will vary. If you use GoDaddy, I can guide you because I use GoDaddy. But if you use someone
I
else,
use
then
GoDaddy
yeah.
on mine.
So I can just guide you on how to put the A record in there. I'll give you the IP address, but you've got to give me the domain,
Okay.
and then I'll
I have
add
the
it.
domains. I
Okay.
probably just need like just a video.
No, no, we'll just yeah, I'll
Together.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I'll make you yeah, we can do it, but not let's not do it here
hmm
though.
Okay.
Let's do it, yeah, one on one after class
Okay.
tomorrow or something.
Okay.
Yeah. And then at that point, in fact, if you yeah, because you can't use SendGrid anyway. So we'll just we'll do that later. Let's do Zapier. Let's go
Okay.
ahead and get Zapier going.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So who wants to be the demonstration person? I'm gonna go through Zapier with using one of
Okay.
you as the demonstration.
Okay.
It's gonna be you, Trey.
Yeah.
He
All
just
right.
jumped in with both feet. Go on.
All right. So here we go. The first thing I want to say, and I want to make sure that everyone hears this. Some of the people aren't here in the class today, but it's very important that I let you know that you are on my team plan, which means that everything that you do affects me. And so that means that now I don't think that you will, but I need to say it that if you do any like thing malicious or spammy using these tools, I'll just have to cut it off for you. Okay.
Gotcha.
Hmm.
But I
Yeah.
don't think you will. I think you'll use it for
Gotcha.
legitimate
Yes.
business purposes and
Yes.
for
Exactly.
education
Yes.
purposes. And that's
Yes.
what I want to facilitate.
Yes.
Like I want you.
Yes.
Okay.
Hmm.
And as long as you do, and another thing is as you grow. So as you can see right here, we get 2,000 tasks per month. A task is every time a zap executes. So that means, let's say that you say, I want it to, every time someone in this Discord message says something, send me a message, right?
Mhm.
That's one task. All right. And so it'll count one of those every time you do it. It's going to count one. Do
Every time one individual.
Well, one connection executes. So a connection
Yeah.
is
Mm.
one
Cause it says
application to
five
another application.
already.
Yeah,
So.
there's been five, but that's for the whole team. So
Oh.
we're
Okay.
all yeah. So as a team,
So
we've
everybody
got
got 2,000
we've got an
altogether
allocation of 2,000 collectively.
Hmm.
collectively.
Now, first
Okay.
of all, this is a lot because it resets every month, and this
Yeah.
is a lot. So you don't have to be on the edge of your seat worried about it. We've got plenty to work with. Okay.
Yes.
Another thing is that let's imagine you get really successful and you need more tasks. It's no worries. Zapier sales tasks by the thousands. Okay, so we can buy more tasks. Okay,
Yes.
so in the case that we need to, we'll just discuss that as a group. But
Hmm.
we've got
Gotcha.
plenty. As long as no one is spamming, as long
Mhm.
as no one is doing anything like underhanded, like in terms of legitimate business and in terms of like learning and exploring, that's plenty.
Hmm.
Yes.
We shouldn't have no
Gotcha.
problems. But if you run a
Gotcha.
campaign, let's say that you're going to run an ad and you're going to, you know, put some, put some money behind it, and you're expecting, a couple thousand people to click this button, and it's going to execute a chain of zaps every time it's clicked. Then you can come, you can say, Rich, like just I'm gonna probably need a couple thousand zaps, a couple thousand tasks. I'm
Yeah.
about to run a campaign. We get you, and then that way I can make sure you got the
Mm-hmm.
resources
Yeah.
for it,
Gotcha.
but additional tasks aren't expensive. In fact, let's see if they're somewhere in here, but it's like for 3,000 tasks, it's like $49. So
Gotcha.
additional tasks aren't expensive, and they reset every month. So anyway, now inside of here, if you scroll down, you'll see all of these different options over here. And so you've got Canvas, which is new, and interfaces, which is new, and we'll go into those. But mainly, the main place that you're going to be scroll up is under you can see your history and all of that is under Zaps. So if you click Zaps, this is where you can start creating a Zap. So for starters, as the most basic Zap, let's all create a Zap so that when someone fills out your form on your website, does everyone have a
Yes.
form on the website, a Gravity form?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
Yes.
that's another question I was gonna
Yeah,
ask.
I
So,
got two of
how
them.
do we get our contact Zap from the previous account onto this one?
So you've
Like,
got you've got a Zap on a previous account.
yeah, the previous account that I did before we got the team plan, I had it on there, and but
Is
then
it under the
I
same
just
email address?
no, it's a different email address.
So you've got a Zap in another email address that you would like to migrate over here. I
Yes.
think you can do that. It's somewhere in there. Get with me after
Okay.
class, and we'll look for that.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know offhand. I don't know how to do it, but I believe it's possible. It
Okay.
shouldn't be too difficult
Okay.
because you can export Zaps. You can export them.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So first thing, let's go to let's in another tab. Let's open up your website. So everybody, get your
Mhm.
website, get your
It's
web
right
form
here.
open so you can be following along. All right. So the first thing we're going to do under forms, go to add-ons, and let's make sure you got the Zapier add-on. So scroll all the way to the bottom.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Uh,
There
there.
it is. Yep, you've got it active
Yep.
already.
Okay.
Everyone's already got it active.
Yeah, it
Right.
says it.
Perfect. Yeah, because we did that
We
before with
did it before. Yeah.
Yes.
at the beginning. And is
Yeah.
that the one you're talking about, IT trade, that you want to bring over?
I
Is
think
it that
so.
one? Yeah, don't worry about that one. You can forget about that one. And
Okay.
y'all can all terminate those accounts if you want to, unless because you're now under this
Yeah,
account,
remember
you
that
don't
I
have to
had
worry
it was
about
the
it no
free
more.
plan. It was the
Yeah,
one that
it
was
was
on
a
the free
trial.
plan. Yeah,
Yeah,
trial. Yeah.
that we set on up at the beginning of class.
Yes.
Yeah, you can forget about that one.
Okay. Okay.
All right. So now, but we are going to have to reconfigure this for your new account though.
Yeah.
So what you're going to do is come over here to Zapier,
Uh,
and let's go ahead and everybody got their Zapiers open? All right.
Mhm.
So now come back over to Zapier. We're going to just switch back and forth between these tabs, Trey.
this
So
this
come back
one.
over here to the Zapier tab right here. The tab. We're
Oh,
going to go back
Zapier
over
tab.
to Zapier, yeah. And let's start by doing a search. Well, no, go ahead and create. Excuse me. Let's go ahead and create.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I was going to search for a Zap, but that's going to, yeah,
And
I
is
was going
that?
to search for an app, but yeah, go ahead and it's right here. And then inside of here where the trigger is,
Uh-huh.
go ahead and hit your trigger and search for Gravity Forms. And we can get into some really cool stuff with this because as you can see over here, Zapier has tools like you can route what happens based on like values of the form. So like for example, let's imagine that DJ Marcus was going to be billing and support, Trey was going to be technical support, Cyber Shay was going to be HR, right? And if you submitted the form, depending on which one you selected,
Mhm.
the form data might be sent to one of them. So if you had hit the
Oh,
drop down and select billing question, it'd be sent to DJ Marcus.
Mhm.
But if you selected
wow.
technical support, it'd be sent to IT Trade. So
Mhm.
Wow.
you can set all of that up
That is awesome.
using so right now we're going to need, after you've selected your gravity form, we're going to need to go ahead and select the event. So hit the drop down
Oh, what happened?
right here. Yeah, click that right there. Click right here.
Choose an event.
Oh,
Oh no, something happened to him. We
yeah,
lost
he
him.
is yeah, we lost him.
What to wait for him?
We
Yeah.
still have his computer though.
Yeah, I heard him say what happened. Then he went
Right.
phased out.
Yeah, he should let's use someone else's. Is someone else ready? Can we?
I got mine open.
Okay, let's get you in there,
Let's
DJ
see.
Mark.
Let's see. Quick, just in cases. I don't want him to miss this step. Hopefully he'll come back.
Yeah, and then also we're recording it, so he'll be able to see
That
the.
is true. That is
Yeah.
true. Here, let me grab my controller just so I can share. Give me
Okay.
one quick second. Um,
Yeah,
oh
Oh,
no,
he's
he's
back.
gone.
he's
Yeah,
back.
He's
he's
back. Oh, now he
Okay.
left again.
he is.
I see it.
Yeah.
No, he left it. I wonder if
No, he left
yeah,
again. All right,
if
let
his
me
headset wasn't charged or something.
Yeah. Something.
Mm.
All right, I should be sharing.
Okay. Yep. Perfect. All right. So now, so yeah, form submission. Now the thing is, that's the only option that you have at the drop down for this one, because it's the only thing that can happen at this point. Like, you're waiting on a form to submit. But then when it comes to other apps, when you hit this drop down, it may have other, like a list of
Mhm.
options, just depending on what the capabilities are.
Okay.
So go ahead and select form submission
All right.
and then continue. And then now this is where we're going to sign in. We're going to connect this. So over here in a new tab, DJ Marcus, can you open up your website? Just sign into your WordPress. Look like Trey is trying to sign back in to the world. He's materializing.
So you want me to go to my actual web page?
No, this is perfect. No, you're in the
Okay.
right spot. So have you so the first thing we're gonna have to do is
Here, give me a quick second. I'm gonna do this just so I can alt tab back and forth between the two. Okay.
okay, perfect. Yep. So the first thing that we all have to do is connect the Zapier to the website. So let's go under settings and go under REST API. Now you're gonna need to delete this one that we created the last time. So scroll down and just go ahead and
This
revoke
one
the
here.
keys that you already have. So everyone, go ahead and just revoke your keys.
Both of them. Okay.
Yeah, both of them. We didn't use either one of them. Well, maybe you used it with the other account, but you're not going
Yeah.
to use that account
Not
anymore.
going forward.
Mhm.
Yeah. All right. So then you'll just go ahead and hit add key and then give it a description. So yeah, Zapier connection is fine. For the user, hit the drop down. You can select it as your user. DJ Marcus J. Read and write permissions, and then hit add.
Yeah,
Now
Trey must
stay
be having
right there.
issues.
Stay right there. Don't go anywhere yet. Now
All right.
once you get
Okay, there we go.
There we go.
perfect. Okay.
Oh,
All right.
sorry.
No worries. No worries.
Sorry,
Glad to have you back.
my headset totally froze.
Gotcha. Yeah, we run into that sometimes in here.
Yeah.
Let's get you caught up. So first of
Okay.
all, everyone stay on this page. Do not leave this page. In fact, what I want you to do is, if you can get a notepad out and then copy your consumer key, put it on one line, and then your consumer secret,
What the-
put it on another line. That way you have it. Yeah. You shouldn't ever need it again, but this way, if in the case you do run into a problem, you would still have it, because you'll never be able to see it again through WordPress. They
Oh,
only
shit.
show it to you once.
1 second.
All right. And then IT Trey, you want to get back up here so that
Okay.
yeah, we get you caught up.
Yes. Okay.
All right. So go ahead and hit your event, hit the drop down and select form submission and then hit continue.
Mm-hmm.
And now you're going to need to sign in also, but before you click that button, go ahead and let's make it back over to your WordPress backend right here.
Oh, sorry.
There you go. And then click settings under your form. So click form settings right here.
Phones.
Settings.
Settings.
hmm And then REST API. And the first thing you're going to do is revoke these keys that you already have connected. So yeah, just hover over and hit the revoke button. Okay. Revoke. Okay. Now add key. Give it a description. Zapier connection will be fine. And then hit the drop down right here and select IT tray. Give it read and write permissions. And then hit add. And now go ahead and copy this consumer key and put it on a notepad. So if you can just open up like a text pad or something like that, just to make sure you got a backup of it. You can delete this backup after we use it, but we just want to, I mean, it wouldn't hurt to keep a backup of it, but it's not required. But for right now, let's just have it. And drop down a couple of lines and then put and then put the secret. And then don't click off of that yet.
Mm.
So the next thing you're going to do, let's go ahead and go back to Zapier. So come over to Zapier and then hit the sign in button. Now this is going to open up a window. All right, just accept it. And then for the site URL, so come back over to your website and then you can put http:// and your web address, right, your domain right there. Or you can just come back over and copy it from the address bar. It's
Yeah.
HTTPS. Make sure you have HTTPS. The protocol has to be
Uh, that.
HTTPS. HTTPS.
Oh, S.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah, S
HTTPS.
://. And it might be faster if you just copy it because I don't even know what it is, and so I can't.
On my domain.
Yeah, if you just
Oh.
come back over to just right here. No, yeah,
Uh,
just come over and then just copy IT. Yeah, that right there. Not the whole. Yeah, just all the way to tech. No, but you want
Oh, okay, so for mine, I still got, since I don't have mine connected, I still got to use my.
Yeah, you can use the subdomain. Yep,
All
you
right,
can use
cool.
that for now. So now you got to open up. See, this is see Trey. If you
oh.
switch, you've got a window down here that you got to get back to. So yeah, it's this one right here. And then yep, just paste that in there.
Let's
And
do
now you can get your notepad out and you can copy that consumer key, which is the top one, and the consumer secret, which is the bottom one.
Oh, man.
So remember the
Oh,
notepad you just used? You
yeah.
can
I'm
also
trying to
go
get.
back to the website and get it too. You can come back
Oh.
over here and get it if you want. Wherever you want to get wherever you want, right? Yeah, it's right
Yeah.
there. See, this is the secret right here at the top.
Oh, the top one.
hmm
Okay. So copy. Oh man.
And then it's not that window, it's that window. Yep.
Right here.
Paste it in there, yep.
Hmm.
So that one goes on top and then the secret goes on bottom. So go get the secret.
Copy. Oh, keep it doing that.
Now,
Question.
before you hit this before you hit that button, you have to come back over to the website. Now, is everyone ready for this next step?
question,
Yes.
real quick
y-
question.
Okay, Cyber
Um,
Shay.
the website for a website, we supposed to put. Are we supposed to put the whole thing that
Oh,
we copy and paste, or only up to like Who My Club?
so yeah, so it's only up to the dot club. If you're using the subdomain is dot
Mhm.
club would
Dot
be
club.
where it stopped at. Yeah.
Okay.
So it'll be from HTTPS all the way to dot club
Okay.
that you needed.
oh, thank you, because I had the numbers after. Thank you.
No worries. Yeah, nothing after dot club is needed.
Okay.
So once you've done that, then you can hit this X.
Hit the X.
Yeah, that's going to close that out. And then scroll down to the bottom of the page and hit update.
Okay, hold on.
So if you hit that X and close that out, you have to scroll down to the bottom of the page and hit update. That's what actually saves that connection to the database.
There you go.
Okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Wait, let me
And we'll
see.
wait until you until you've done that
Uh,
before
Okay,
we move on to the
so
next step.
Why is it not?
okay, so back on that page where we entered our URL, the CK and the CS, we
Hmm.
don't click yes to continue to Gravity Forms.
Not yet. No, you don't do that
Okay.
until after you've done this step right here.
Okay.
So
All right,
first,
so I got
this step,
Zapier,
it's important that we do this
Zapier
in order
window.
I don't see it.
because
Okay.
it doesn't exist in a database yet. So if you was to hit that in the Zapier window, it would fail. It would say it couldn't find it.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. So that's why you
And
have to hit
then
that X, scroll down, and hit update. It's going to
update.
save it into the database, and then we're going to go back over to that Zapier window
Mm-hmm.
and hit yes,
Got
that
it.
orange yes button.
Okay.
So is
I'm
everyone
ready.
ready?
I'm
Yes, I
ready.
am.
All
Yes.
right. So IT Trey, please open up that little button, that little window again. So just come down here to your windows, this one, yep. And then go ahead and hit yes, continue to Gravity Forms. And it should spin, the windows should close, and we should be connected. You can come back over here now to the Zapier. You can come back
oh,
over here to
Zappy.
Zapier. Right here, this tab.
Okay.
Oh,
This,
oh, that one. Oh, sorry.
no worries. So now,
Oh, wait. I'm sorry. I
no
thought you was
worries.
at a different place.
Does anyone need to show their screen?
No, no, no.
Let
I
me
just
see if
thought you
I'm
were at a
at the
different
right thing.
place.
I
I'm
don't know.
sorry. I
You
thought
might
you
be.
was clicking the Zapier tab on the other
I
window.
don't
That's what I'm
see the
sorry.
right thing.
You need to share Cybershay?
Yeah.
Okay. Trey, stop sharing. Cybershay, go ahead and pop up
Just want to
there.
know if I'm on the right thing and find this
One
thing.
Zap. Okay,
Oh, what
cool.
happened?
Uh-oh. Oh, no, we good.
Okay, Cyber Shade screen is white.
Yeah, I
There
don't.
you
There you
go.
go.
Okay, there it
There you
is.
go. There you go.
All
It just
right.
take a minute. It
So
just
what
took
do
a
you?
minute.
So you're ahead, Cybershay. If you come back up here,
Up
so
here.
click account. You've already authenticated your account. Now, did you just do this with us? Yeah.
I
See.
just pressed continue on the bottom. I didn't know
Yeah.
if it.
So yeah, that's yeah. So you moved ahead.
I didn't have I don't remember seeing the orange thing. I didn't remember seeing the orange
Well,
button.
you didn't.
That was a different window.
Yeah, that was a different window. Do you want
I didn't
to?
see that window. I didn't see
Well,
the
it would be down here.
all
Click
right.
down here and let's see what windows you've got in your in your
Down
in your
here.
Chrome down
Oh,
here in your Chrome. Yeah.
oh, that's something else. That's not.
Yeah, see it's
I
right
don't
there.
need
It's
To
this
the
one right
right,
here.
all the way
No,
to
no,
the
no.
right.
It's
Was it right?
click down
Uh-huh.
here. Click this. Click this.
This
It's
one?
this one.
This
Okay.
That's
That one?
is this. So
Oh,
this is where you would have. Are you in the right Zapier, Cybershay?
I think I am.
Here, go ahead and let's close this one out. So we
Okay.
don't get confused. So just scoot this window over and then exit. Yes. And let's go ahead and leave this Zap. So just click this arrow right here. Let's get you out of here.
How do you?
I just want to by clicking this
Um.
arrow right here.
Oh,
Where
the
my
arrow.
yeah.
Mhm.
I just want to lay just leave it. I just want to lay eyes on
Okay.
your yeah, so you're in the right place. So you
Okay.
can go
Okay.
ahead and re-edit this. Yeah, so you're in the right place. Um, so let's just go ahead and click this zap right here. You can just click it.
This one?
Mm-hmm.
Where do you put? Wait.
Yep,
Here.
this one. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And now go ahead and click this gravity forms again.
Okay.
So somewhere, somehow, if you click this account right here, right here, this button right here where it says account.
A little
Right here.
higher.
Yep. So you see how you somehow you authenticated. So you did do it, but
Mhm.
because it's done.
Okay.
So yeah. All right.
Oh,
So
man.
you're in a good spot.
Okay.
Do we want to continue with Trey's screen or use yours?
Do
Let's.
Trey. You could do Trey.
All right. Let's get you back up here, Trey. All right.
Listen.
So now let's go ahead and hit continue. So now, so the first thing that we're going to do is, before you continue, go back to your gravity form. Let's go back to your gravity form,
That was this one, right?
and
Yeah.
we're going to submit it one time so that there's some data that Zapier has to work with. So we've got to submit it one time so that it can detect it. So go ahead and come come to forms. So click forms right here.
Uh,
hmm And then hover over your form title and then click where it says preview. And then just go ahead and fill out your form fields and submit the form. And so everyone go ahead and do that. And once everyone has submitted their form one time, we'll go ahead and head back to Zapier.
Oh, just okay.
Okay. And submit it.
Yeah.
so just any database. Yeah, just
Yeah,
anything.
basically, yeah, just any
Just
dummy data. Correct. We're just getting something through the form so that Zapier can pull it, and then we're going to use that in order to map the fields.
Okay.
And then
All
you can
right.
close this out, Trey. So
Okay.
you can hit the X on that so we don't keep that extra window open. And go ahead and head back over to Zapier.
whoops.
Yeah.
Okay.
And now you can hit this drop down and you can select the form. So it's going to look and it's going to find the form that you have. So when everyone hits this form, it'll drop down and it'll find your form. So go ahead and select the one that you want. It's going to actually pull all the forms that you have created. So you have to select the one you want to use. DJ Marcus said he has two. So you'll have to select which one you'll be working with. You'll
Okay.
need to create a different Zap for each form that you'll a different Zap collection for each form that you
Got
have.
you.
So you would actually name this probably related to the form title. So
Okay.
for IT Trade, since this is his contact me, he might name this contact me, Zapier. Gravity Forms contact me or something like
Oh, what happened?
So you said the drop down menu. So
that.
I was trying to fill out the form. Do it.
Yeah, right here.
Okay.
So where it says form,
Uh huh.
if you hit this drop down right here, if you just click it, it'll drop down. Trey, go ahead and click yours and click your contact me button right here, your contact me form.
Yes.
So yeah, just click it.
Okay.
There you go. And then it's going to load it and it's going to pull in though that those form uh, values. So go ahead and hit this drop down where it says admin field labels and just select true. So just go ahead and select true on that.
Okay.
And then unique name. So just name it. Um, you know, the name of the form would be a good name, but this is just so that it has a unique identifier. Yep. And then just scroll down after you've yeah, you can just click off and it's gonna reload. Yep, there you go. And
And
then
then
hit continue. Go ahead. Please,
okay.
Cybershot.
Okay. Then hit continue. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And then you're gonna test the trigger, and this is where it's gonna actually pull
The
that
data
form
we
data
put.
that you
Real
submit.
quick.
Yep.
So
Oh, go ahead.
after we enter that unique name, so click refresh fields.
No, continue.
Mm.
Click
Just
test
you can
trigger.
if you just click off, it'll. Oh, go ahead. Sorry, I cut you off.
Oh, gotcha. Okay,
Yeah,
I'll
if you
click off.
just click off, it'll reload on its own.
Okay,
Yeah,
thank you.
no problem.
Then click.
Test trigger.
Okay.
And so once you do that, it's going to pull. If you can scroll this a little bit more into view so people can see it. There you go. Yeah, stop right there. So it's going to pull. Now, if you have submitted this form or other people have submitted this form already, it's going
Mhm.
to pull them all in and they're going to be in order. With A being the first, B being the second, C being the third. And if you click on any one of these, it will load the data um, from that particular submission. And you can scroll down using the scroll wheel, or this scroll bar right here, this one right here, this one right here, yeah, and it'll bring the rest of that data into view. So if you scroll this window right here, Trey, if you go to C and then scroll, yep. So you see how you can see
Yeah.
all of the information that was submitted. So that's
Yeah.
what's happening. So when you submit it the first time, it's gonna pull all of that. Now let's imagine that you decide that you want to make changes to your field, your form. So you've gone through all these steps of setting up Zapier, and then next week you decide you're going to add some more fields to this form. You got to come back into Zapier. You've got to reload things. You've got to remap stuff if you've changed names on stuff
Hmm.
or anything like that. Because what Zapier does is it allows you to connect one application to another by mapping the fields. So if something changes in the map, let's imagine you're trying to drive from your house to another state and you're using a map and all the street names changed. It would
Hmm.
be difficult to get there. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
same thing is true here. When you map these fields, if you change the name in your gravity form, or you change the name, well, you can change the label, but if you change the form ID, because this is mapping based on like the field ID and stuff.
Okay.
So if you was to delete that field, let's imagine you had a text area for um, message, right?
Uh-huh.
And then you decided to delete that because you wasn't going to have a message no more,
Hmm.
right?
Yeah.
You was going to do something else. Then
Yeah.
you turned around and then decided, you know what, I'm going to have message again. And then you put it back. Even though you've named it the same, it's a new field with a new ID,
Oh
which means that it's going to
wow.
break in Zapier. You see what
Wow.
I'm saying?
Well,
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it's like so you're stringing these things together. And as
Wow.
long as everything is connected properly, they'll flow. You can take data from one application through a chain of applications
Hmm.
seamlessly, as long as everything is mapped properly.
Hmm.
And so anyway, let's go ahead and take this data. The moral of that discussion is that if you change the form, you want to come back to this point and you want to resubmit this, you want to retest this again at this
Hmm.
point because your form structure would change. And then
Uh,
from this test, now the rest of your zaps will have knowledge. Everything from this point down will have knowledge of that change.
gotcha.
So right now, go ahead and select this C submission. It's the most recent one. And then scroll down in the big window.
Alright.
So to bring the button into view, we got to get this button into view. So just scroll. Here we go. And then continue with selected record. Now, let's stop right here for a second. So first of all, this Zapier part of the class can really get robust. Like it's so much that we can cover. But there's tons on YouTube and things like that. But for right now, we're just going to string to a notification of you. But let's imagine if you wanted to store that data in the database first
Hmm.
because you wanted to reference it through other zaps and for other reasons and all sorts of stuff. That's what these tables right here allow you to do. You can literally create a table, store the submission data into the table, and then you can have other zaps that when that record comes in are triggered. You see
Hmm.
what I'm saying? And then go fire off into
Wow.
other things. And you can bring AI into the loop. See, that's the other thing
Oh
that we're
my
going to get
goodness.
into is
Oh,
because it connects to OpenAI. Okay,
wow.
Wow.
This
so
is
you pay
this is
for
amazing. Oh
ChatGTP
my God.
and have ChatGTP analyze it, and then
I'm gonna have
based on
AI
that,
on my
send it off.
website. Oh my God.
Yeah, so we want to get into all of that stuff in this class. Another thing is I want to teach you how to build chat bots, the AI chat bots. So
Yes.
yeah, I want to teach you how to
Oh
build those too. Yeah, we're gonna do those too. We're gonna get to those too.
wow.
So
Wow. Oh my goodness.
for the sake of just moving along, let's
Mhm.
go ahead and just send an email to you. So go ahead and hit. Well, let me see. So first of all, excuse me because I've been using Zapier for a long time a certain way, and I don't know what things are available if you haven't done certain other things. So right now we're going to just search for something. Now, one thing that's cool about us being on the team account is that I can set pre-configured zaps into a shared folder and things like that and share things with y'all. So like for example with Twilio, I use Twilio for sending off SMS text messages. So like for example, when you all was opting in, when you click that opt into Zapier button, it
Hmm.
sends me a text message and lets me know DJ Marcus said yes, he wants to be part of Zapier. Dude said yes, she wants to be part of Zapier.
Wow.
So, but I use Twilio for sending out all of those messages and stuff. Now I can use my Twilio and let you all use it, but I've got to set all of that up. So, but for right now, let's just go ahead and see. Type SMS in here. Let's see if Zapier lets you use their SMS. So just type SMS. SMS by Zapier. Yep. So there we go. So now we're gonna just go ahead and so everybody select the SMS by Zapier. This is cool. So now you don't have to worry about using the my Twilio. With Twilio, I can do a whole lot of other stuff, but SMS by Zapier is sufficient. Um, so does everyone have SMS by Zapier selected
Yes.
and
Yes.
Yes.
set up? So let's go ahead and hit the event and let's hit send SMS and continue. Okay. Okay. Yeah. You gotta sign in. So go ahead and hit sign in. Let's see what the sign in process is for it. It shouldn't be too difficult. Just accept. Uh, so yeah, put your phone number in here. So yeah,
And
go
my
ahead and
phone.
yeah. So yeah, you've got a. We'll send to. Yeah.
Okay,
So
so right at the top, I
tr-
put my phone number up here.
yeah, two number. Yeah. So yeah. So put your phone number in both of these fields.
Oh, okay. Hold
Oh no!
on.
Put your phone number in this field, and then hit this field you can stop sharing so that it isn't recorded on the YouTube video.
Okay.
But in the top field, put your phone number. In the bottom field, you hit the drop down and select if you want to verify by phone or SMS, and then hit the verification, and then everybody go ahead and verify, and then we'll move on.
Send
Hit the
pin.
Send
verification.
pin.
Yeah,
Send
send pin.
pin.
Yeah, send pin.
Say
So
the
go ahead.
pin. Okay.
Uh huh.
Mhm. Here we
I
Oh
go.
just
wow.
heard it.
I
Mhm.
heard that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then-
Wait, send pin. What the hell?
And then it's you enter the pin in that blank.
With
Mm-hmm.
the number in there.
Mm,
Okay.
mhm.
mm,
Yes, continue to SMS by Zapier.
262.
Okay, I got the confirmed pin. Where?
And then you put it inside of the little window that popped up that you put your phone number in.
Oh no, it was taking forever for my phone to come. That's what was taking forever.
Oh, okay. All right. So
Hold on, let me
Trey,
see.
okay, you've connected. Bam. Okay. So go ahead and hit continue, Trey.
Mm,
All right.
Okay, good.
Now, okay. So from this point, now that you're all set up, from this point forward, you can use that SMS Zap to fire off SMSs either to you, to well, yeah, you can use it. Yeah, for this one, it only comes to you. That's
Comes
another
to
thing.
us.
With the Twilio app, I'm able to actually send it off to other people. But I think with this Zapier SMS, I think it can only come to you. You see what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Yeah.
But with
yeah.
my Twilio one, like I can make it send off a message to someone else that's not me. But I
Mm,
don't know. Maybe the SMS by Zapier will let you do it also, but I don't think so. But anyway, if I'll be able to share apps with you guys, and then also I'll probably cover in this class Twilio, like I planned
Yeah,
on.
I do want to see that
Yeah,
after you've been
yeah.
explaining. I want to see. I
Mm-hmm.
know it's later, but I do
Mm-hmm.
want to see that for sure.
yeah.
Yeah,
So we'll
definitely.
cover Twilio just in general. Okay. So let's go ahead and do from number. So just hit the drop down, and you'll select a number that you want. You can either choose random number, but what you I wouldn't choose random number because if you choose like a number, if you pick one of these numbers,
Hmm.
you can choose that same number for all your zaps, and then that way whenever those notifications come in, they're always
You
in the
know.
same thread, right? And
Okay.
then you can name it. If you choose random, it's going to seem like it came from a different person every time,
Okay.
from a
Uh,
different
Okay.
number every time, you know what I mean?
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
in my case, I name all of my AI stuff Izzy. So whenever I get a phone, SMS notification from something like this, it comes in under Izzy. You see what I'm
Okay.
saying? Yeah. So,
Okay.
but you can only do that if it's the same number.
Okay.
If
Yeah.
it's a different number each time, then it would be a new. So go ahead and pick one of these numbers,
Oh man. Okay, I'll do this one.
and after you've picked it, so now at this point, this is the message. So right here. First of all, you don't want the entire form message sent through the SMS. Now you can have another. So right now we send in the SMS. You can have another Zap come after this one where you send off an email. Okay, and in that email you can send the whole message. But for this SMS, you just want to make sure that you get notified that
A
the form
form
is
came
submitted.
through.
Yeah. So inside of this message, you can use a mixture of plain text and dynamic variables. The dynamic variables is when you use data that came from the form. Okay. And so what we're going to do is we're going to use a combination of the two. So for the message, we're going to say, now, if it was me, I would say greetings, of course. But you start it with however you want. You could say, uh,
Yo.
hey, yeah, you can say, yeah, there you go, yo, G Deuce. And after you do that, make a space, and then you'll notice down here that you've got insert data. Trey, if you can scroll this window into view, we can take you can either take the full name. So we got hello, you can click name, and it'll put that name in this. The text message that would come through in this case would say hello Trey Johnson, and then you can put a space and then say has submitted the contact me form. So you can and then you can say his phone number is, and then you can put the phone number right there in case you want that by your phone, in case you need to hit him back real quick or something like that. That way you got it handy. But remember, we're going to also send that data to the email as well. So you don't need to collect everything. You just want a brief little notification. And then, yeah. And then say his phone number is, and then click the phone. Yeah.
Mhm.
And now go ahead and just click off. So you could just hit this X and now hit continue. All right. So now scroll this and you're going to do this test. So scroll this one. Is everyone ready to test?
Give me one quick second. Let me
All
No.
right. Let's test together. Let's wait.
So after we enter that last field, we close the insert data.
Yeah.
Okay, and then click continue.
Hmm.
Okay.
And so what we've just done is we've combined plain text with dynamic text
Hmm.
because every time that form is submitted by a new person, it's going to be a different name and a different phone number and those variable points. All right. So Trey, go ahead and hit next test step,
Okay.
and you should get a notification on your phone.
Yep.
Yep.
Wow, that's amazing. Oh my goodness.
Bada boom, bada
Woo,
bing.
yeah, bada boom, bada bing. Ah, this is amazing.
All right. So now go ahead and so now let's do one more thing. Let's send it an email, right? So go ahead and hit the little plus sign right here. So everyone click this little plus sign to add a step, and then just type email because you got an email by
Okay,
Zapier.
quick second. I'm sorry. Can you back up? Because I don't think the plus sign was where?
Oh, click this X right here. It's right under. Yeah, so you just hit this little plus sign right there under add step.
Oh,
Yep, they're right
okay.
there. Yep. Go ahead and click that one again. And now in here, just type email. And we're going to use email by Zapier this time.
Email guys up
All
here.
right.
Mm-hmm. And then we'll choose an event, which will be send outbound email and hit continue. Now, in this case, you can have one Zap that sends an email to you. Then after that, have another Zap that sends an email to them. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So in this case, just for two, go ahead and type in here your email address that you want to receive this from. So you can just type plain
It has
text.
to be the same one on the Zapier account.
No, this can be whatever email address you want the email
Okay.
sent to.
Okay. Mm,
Last time we did this, G Deuce explained BCC to us. Remember?
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
See, and I'm gonna want this email to be the one we set up my domain though. But I know we haven't did that yet, so
Mm-hmm.
okay.
You
Mm,
want it
yeah,
ITTray.tr. Okay.
it was my domain dot tech
Yeah.
IT trade
That's the
dot
one
tech.
you want for your, yeah, gotcha.
Yes.
Understood.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So I just push the X.
Yep. Mm-hmm. And then after you put, so this is the email address you want it sent to. In the next Zap, if you send it to the person who submitted the form, you would hit the drop down in that gravity form
To go out.
and select their email address instead of
Mhm.
typing it in here. For the subject, now you can hit this gravity form, and if you want, you can just take the form subject, or you can type a subject in here manually, but you can just take the form's name. So the form name is part of this options of films. If you go ahead and click this tray, and if you just scroll down, just scroll down and just see everything that's available in the submission, you'll notice that the name, if you scroll down using, if you put your cursor on this little wheel right here, you can scroll. Yeah. And if you scroll all the way, I think it may be all the way down. That's the post ID crit. Scroll down some more. It's in here somewhere. The actual form name.
Mm,
Yeah. Source URL. Form title. Yeah, there you go.
mm,
So take the form
Okay.
title. So yeah,
Oh, there it is.
so you could say and then put a space and they say form submitted so that you know that it's the form that's submitted. But yeah,
Okay.
mixture of plain text and dynamic variables are possible in pretty much all of the fields. In fact, I can't think of any fields that it's not possible on, but maybe
Oh,
there are
shit,
some.
mine's right at the top. Title. Okay, cool.
SUBMITTION.
mm.
Form submission.
Hey, last girl, where's she join at from? Yeah, there she go. Yeah, go ahead and speak, last girl. Are you muted? Can you not speak? It says she
She
want to speak.
muted.
She doesn't have to be.
She's muted though. Mm,
Let me see. There's Let me
There
see.
she goes. She unmuted, but I can't hear her.
Yeah.
Hear me? My bad.
Oh yeah, yeah,
There
we
we
hear you.
go.
Now we do.
Hey, last girl.
What's going on? I'm sorry I'm late. I got caught up editing a video.
No
Oh.
worries, no worries. We're just making our way through. You'll be able to. I'm gonna upload the video to YouTube, of course. Um, but yeah, we're just making our way through. You were added to the Zapier. Have you been able to get set up?
Yeah, I'm familiar with Zapier, but I'm here to learn anything else you might offer. So
Okay. Now, one thing that I do need to say now that you're here is that so we're on a team program and we are all sharing tasks, and anything that we do affects all of us. So we want to make sure that we never use the Zapier for any spam or anything nefarious or anything that will be like just have a negative impact on the group. Okay.
right,
All
no
right.
problem.
Thank you.
Quick disclaimer.
Yeah, quick
Right.
disclaimer. We got to just make sure. All right. So let's continue. So let me see where we at. So we at the subject. Let's go ahead and click the X on that. Everybody understands the subject, the body. So now inside of here, you can take the time to format this in a
Oh,
way
man.
that is easy to read. So
Uh,
you can type, for example, let's type the word name and then put a colon and then put a space. Uh, That's a comma. If you want to use
oh,
commas also, but I was thinking a colon, the two
what's up?
dots, a dot on top,
Oh,
dot
that's
on the
the
bottom. Yeah.
okay.
And then put a space. And now down here, you can hit form submissions. So hit
Form
your form
submission.
submissions and let's select the name. And then hit your hit drop down to a new line and then type email and then put a colon and then select the email variable. Right. And then drop down another line, type phone and select the phone variable. So you can go through structuring this however you want. Or you cannot do it. You can just like pop all the fields in there. It's up to you. So yeah, go ahead and drop down again, and maybe you want the message. I think you've got a message field on there, Trey.
Hold on, message. Yeah, I sure did. Okay.
Yep, message testing. It's right here.
Oh, dang it. I'm back. Okay. Mm,
Yeah. And then notice how you haven't been putting spaces between the colon and the variable.
oh, I noticed that.
What
Yeah.
that's going to do is it's going to render out literally the first word is going to be no space between the first word of the message or in the uh yeah. So go ahead and close this insert data panel, and then the from name you can like maybe hit the drop down and select the person's name. So maybe select the name as the from name
Uh,
right here under form submission and gravity forms. So every time you hit this insert data, every time you get this insert data panel, it's always going to pull all of the previous zaps data options. So any data that was available in previous zaps, you always be able to reference it and pull it. So if you okay, from name, yep, close that. Let's go to the next one. So reply to, that will probably be their email address. So go
okay.
ahead and hit this, hit the form submissions, select email, continue, close that. Now, CC carbon copies. Anyone else that need to know about it? blind carbon copy? Are there any secrets? Anybody
What?
hidden that needs to know about it? And then yeah, all of this rest of this enable receipts, you can say yes if you want to be notified when it's open. Otherwise, go ahead and just hit continue. And then this is a snapshot of the data that'll be sent out and how it will be structured. And then you can go ahead and just hit test step. I'll fire that out, and you should receive an email. Trey, stop sharing. Check your email. Make sure you received it.
Okay, let's see.
Test that. Okay. Where's my email?
Let's see. Where's the email address?
Oh, ta-da! I got it. Success.
Confetti.
Woo, confetti.
Got it.
I'm still waiting for that feature in here.
Right.
Okay. Oh, this thing is so secure.
All right. Yep. Got my email. Cool.
Okay, I'm still
Yes.
checking. I gotta sign in. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Go to my
Probably change
Gmail.
some of my stuff later, but yeah, I got at least the email to come through so I can fine tune it later with the information.
Nice. Nice.
Thank you.
No problem.
Mm,
And something just to be aware of,
yep, here it is, right here.
I am going to put together over time a private library of tutorials for all of you to access on the website. They're
That'd be
not going to
cool.
be published to
Yeah.
YouTube or anything. Yeah, and that way you'll be able to refer
Hey.
back easily to certain things. And then also I'll cover things that we won't cover in class so that you can just kind of go further on your own time with certain stuff.
All right. Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, this makes a one-person business look like you have a full staff of people.
Yes. Yeah,
Yes.
All the
that's the power
automation
of
and such.
AI.
Yeah.
You
Right.
know?
You mean with Zapier?
Yeah, Zapier and all the
Yeah.
tools
Yeah.
Just all the
that's
Yeah.
plugins, the
Automated,
That's
URLs,
yeah,
right.
the
Yeah.
yeah.
plugins. Yeah.
As a matter of
Automation.
fact, let me show you something. Watch this. Speaking of the one person, wait. Let me show you just a little sample of what you can do when you connect your AI, when you connect it to OpenAI, when you connect it to
Ah, thank
ChatGPT.
you. It's
So, are
taking a
you able to
while.
see
It's
my
there you
screen?
go. There you go. Yes, you
Okay.
can see it now.
All right. So, okay. Here's what I'm going to do. Actually, what I want you to do. Let's just someone submit this. Someone submit this form. So if you
LuxVR.
go to luxvr.info, so someone go to luxvr.info and submit that form. And then I'm going to
Okay, LuxVR. Oh man, what happened? I typed it in wrong. LUX.
luxevr.info.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Oh.
And it goes, what in the world? Sorry, the page you were looking for does not exist. What?
luxevr.info.
LUXVR.
I'm for consultation.
Luxe.
Yeah.
Oh,
I can say you missed the letter.
Yeah.
LUXEVR.
I'm jumping in. I'm doing it now. If anything.
You're doing it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Thank
show
you.
you the email that comes in after you submit that form.
What in the world? What is
So
it?
I'm doing consultation. That's okay.
Yeah, it don't matter which one you
Okay,
select. Yeah, it don't
I'm
matter
going to
which
the
one you
wrong
select.
site. LUX.
Get started.
Yeah, and so right after you submit it,
You said LUXE.
luxe. Yes, luxe.
At the bottom
Okay.
of the page, Rich, it says "Get started."
VR.
That's what I need to click.
Yeah, yep.
LuxVR.com.
Hey,
Info.
Oh, dot
Rich, when
info.
I press click get started, it doesn't bring me anywhere else. So I don't know if I submitted a
There you
bunch.
go. Oh my
You
goodness.
selected.
Oh
Oh,
god.
no, 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 no. Yeah, you can't use the consultation because the consultation and the event spaces options are coming soon. So you'll notice that's another thing. Like when it comes to Gravity Forms, but you'll notice that I hit the submit button for those two. So you can only choose
Okay, okay,
custom
okay.
avatar jewelry and accessories or custom avatar for that button to show up. The place your order request.
Okay.
Yeah, the those other two. I'm still putting this together, but
Okay.
one of the
Okay, I
I
I've
just
been
submitted
submitted.
one.
I
I
just
you
submitted.
just
submitted.
submitted one? Okay, let me
Hmm.
see. I'll share my screen and show what it how it came in. Just give it a second.
I don't even know what.
It literally it takes it, sends all of it over to like if you I don't know if you included any pictures or
I did. I put it in a photo. I just chose a random
wonder.
image that I have.
Did you type any words into at the body?
Yeah, I said I want all items or something like that.
I just said
Something.
testing. I don't know. I didn't know.
Okay, yeah, here we go. Yeah, I've got it right here. So
Okay.
let me share and let's take a look at how it came into me.
Okay.
So first of all, so the first thing that happened was um after she submitted, so first of all of the data is stored inside the entries database, as it was submitted.
Mhm.
But the next step in the Zap, and I'll just show it over here. But the next step in the Zap was that let me pull it up. I think it's this one. Yeah. So you see that the form is submitted. A record is stored inside of the Zapier tables, but
Hmm.
then a conversation with ChatGTP takes place. And you
Oh
see, I
my
take
goodness.
all of the data that was submitted
Oh my
and
god.
pass it over to ChatGTP. And what I've done is
Oh
a
my
I
god.
created I created a GPT. I created a GPT assistant,
Oh my god. Is
and
that
the
Chat
GPT
GPT four?
assistant, yeah, it's part of GPT-4. So I created a GPT-4 assistant using the assistant's API.
Wow.
And then, so what it does is the assistant then takes all of the form data and acts like a sales representative, analyzes it, and structures it with a summary and breakdown
Oh my goodness.
of their request. So you can see right here, and you can see how it'll say it to me. So you see how it titles it like client project order summary, and then it gives the information: requested service, custom avatar jewelry and accessory design with the items that were requested. And then the specification: the client will provide links to the online content, upload photos, and avatar design. The avatar request: the client wants all items in the avatar, with a breakdown of this. But yeah, so
Mm. Wow.
we can literally,
That's
and
amazing.
that's just something simple. But what I'm going to put together is, first of all, it's going to analyze and verify, like, rank whether or not it might be potentially spam, like
Mm.
what's the like the quality score of it, give it a quality score. But you can literally like pass it over to, you can take, like it can see the pictures. So when you upload pictures and things like that, it can literally analyze the pictures. And I'm thinking about things that I want to do to have it help with preparing the project as much as possible before we start on it, based on the things that people submitted. So I'm, experimenting and thinking about these things, but I just want to kind of show a little quick snapshot of like how easy it is to snap together something like that using Zapier and using the OpenAI uh, tools. It's crazy. It's like having a human being lay eyes on it.
Mm.
And then you can go on and send it off and have other things happen based on what Chat GTP says, or you can have it. You can have Dolly generate artwork, and just all sorts of stuff like pow 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 pow, crazy.
Wow.
Man.
Like how
Amazing.
rich? Like how?
Right.
Uh, that's what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying. I'm still trying to put my mind around all this stuff right now. Like it's
Mm-hmm.
just wow.
Yeah,
This is
it
crazy.
is,
Just
man.
amazing.
It's
Yeah.
amazing. It's
Mm-hmm.
absolutely amazing. Yeah.
How much is Chat GPT for again? I forgot.
$20 a month.
Well, yeah, it's $20 a month
Okay, okay,
for the
got
plus.
you.
You put a plus membership. So, and then that's the thing. Now, when it comes to Zapier, like here, watch this. I'll show something. Sorry. When it comes, let me just create a new one. Let me do it here under this.
Did you hear
But
something about you said Chat GPT, like the plus accounts are on hold right now because of
oh yeah,
the plus
see,
accounts.
yeah. But you know
Is it
what?
really? Oh
Uh-huh.
my gosh.
But guess what? Guess what? Since we
What?
on Zapier Teams, since we
Okay.
Happy
on Zapier
dance.
Teams, y'all can use my Chat GTP Zap.
Oh
Are you
my
serious?
Happy dance.
No.
Happy
Yeah.
dance. Happy
Oh
dance.
man.
Happy dance.
Oh
Happy
my
dance.
God.
Happy
I
dance.
wish. Oh
Happy
my
dance.
goodness. Wow.
That's why.
Confetti.
Oh my
Confetti.
goodness.
You have
Confetti.
to when you do it
Oh
though,
Yeah.
I
my
know one
God.
thing like
Yeah.
I know one thing on the plus because I have plus two also. One
Mm-hmm.
The,
thing like they give you a certain amount. They'll tell you like if you've after a certain amount if you use too much,
yeah.
they tell you to stop for a little bit.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Also,
Only
there's a
if you
Well,
limit.
have to work and
but
it's certain
Yeah,
thing. Oh
stop
my
for a little
but
bit.
Oh.
there's no
And
limit when it comes to the
Oh my God.
API. So when
oh,
you
Oh
the
go
my
through
API is
the
different.
God.
when you go through
Okay.
the, when you go through the
You
API.
gonna have to give a whole
Hmm.
separate class for that
Okay.
Chat
that
GPT.
is a separate
Yeah,
class,
Yeah.
definitely.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
thinking,
Uh-huh.
and that's the thing. Like I want, but
Oh
it's
my.
so many things I want to show. But in
Mm-hmm.
order to do that, like everybody has to have the tools and be caught up. And that's the
Yeah.
thing. And we getting to those points where we can do
Yeah.
some of that stuff. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's so much that can be done. It's gonna
Wow.
be real. Yeah, a lot of stuff. So
Oh
so
my.
each week we'll cover something different. But now that we got everybody with Zapier, it's gonna be like much easier to connect to those other things and make it
Mm-hmm.
all part of
Wow.
part of your website
Mm-hmm.
and make it make sense.
Wow. This is amazing. Oh my
Nice.
goodness.
Yeah.
This is
Well, if
Christmas
So this
already.
was
Oh
this
my
is what I
goodness.
was gonna. this is this. So let me show.
Oh.
This is what I was going to. Let me just grab another. Well, actually, let me just do Discord.
Let's see. Yeah.
There
Yeah,
you go.
I kept on typing on. And so I'll just take a new message posted to the channel, and I'm just gonna take one of my channels. 1 second.
Oh my God.
Well, yeah, I'll just take this one. So the main thing I just wanted to do was get it connected so I can show this. But watch. So we've got two different OpenAI related zaps. We've got this one, which is for the OpenAI API. Both of them do the OpenAI API, but by selecting this one, you can connect to Whisper, and you can generate with Dolly. You can
What's Whisper?
summarize text. Whisper is for translation. So I mean transcription. Excuse me. So
Oh,
you can Whisper is for transcription. So Whisper, you can take an audio file and have Whisper transcribe it into text,
oh my
and
goodness.
then you can do something else. So like
I
let's
needed
imagine.
this yesterday. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Yeah, I can literally take, like, let's imagine, you take and you give a voice. You can use, let's say you use Discord, leave an audio message in Discord, send it, have it transcribed, and then turned into text, and then pass that over to Chat GTP as instructions to do something, and then continue the
Wow.
chain going. Like you could
Oh my
Or you
goodness.
could take or another reason I use Whisper is for transcribing voicemails. So
Mm-hmm.
I use Twilio, and then people leave a voicemail on the Twilio number, and I can grab that voicemail, transcribe it, and then set off other zaps based on what
Oh
happened,
my goodness.
what was in
Mm-hmm.
that transcription.
It's so
So
sad.
so that's with that version. But then the other version of the OpenAI is this one. Well, you got to type Chat GPT. So it's the one that says Chat GTP. And then in this one, you've got your options as well, but you can pass uploaded files. You can select
The
an
right
assistant.
Oh wow.
Um, but yeah, you can basically have it do just about anything that
Can have
you.
a cold conversation.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
But
crazy.
this one uses Chat GTP at a different end than the other one. The other one uses it through the API. I mean, they're both using it through the API, but like, do
Wow.
y'all know about the Do you have a Chat GTP developer account? Like, it's using developer
I
API.
got a regular Chat
Yeah,
GPT. That's just
regular.
regular, unpaid.
Okay.
That's all I got so far with Chat GPT.
The developer account allows you to communicate with ChatGTP on the back end through the API,
Oh wow.
and that's what the
Okay.
other Zap does. This Zap is for just the regular communication with
Mm-mm.
ChatGTP. But both of them are pretty cool. Like it's just that the other one has the Dolly in it. You see, this one doesn't have Dolly,
Wow.
and then the other
Mm-hmm.
one has Whisper. This one doesn't have Whisper access either. But
Mm.
this one has the assistance API access, so you can
Mm.
connect to your assistants. So we can cover in this class like how to build assistants, connecting to the
Yeah,
assistant,
that's
all that sort of
that's
stuff.
what I was
Yeah,
saying. That's a whole class right there by itself.
yeah, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So everyone is now connected to Zapier. You
Mm-hmm.
know,
Wow.
uh, next week, we can we'll continue.
Shit.
Um, we can decide what we're going to cover next week, but
This is
maybe we can
amazing.
cover the chat bots. Maybe we'll do more in Zapier. Maybe because the Zapier
Ooh.
also connects to the chat bots.
See, I
So
don't even
we're
know
gonna
about the
build
chat
chat bot.
bots. I don't even know about
But
that.
then should we do chat bots next week and then go back to Zapier again once we
Yeah,
got the chat
I
bots in
like
chat
the
place?
bots.
chat
That way,
Yeah,
bots.
yeah.
and
Chat bots.
do I
Yeah, chat
publish this?
bots.
Am I supposed to publish? Hit the
Yes,
publish?
yes. Go ahead and here. Let me
Oh
stop
yeah,
sharing.
thank you. I'm
Yeah,
sorry. I
let me
hit
stop
publish
sharing.
and
Let's
didn't
go.
even
Let's go
assume.
ahead
I
and get
just assumed.
everybody's published,
Yeah.
and then we'll break. But yeah, let's see. Go ahead and share, Trey.
Mhm.
All right. Yep. So go
Yeah, the
ahead and
Zap
yep,
is
you got
on.
it turned on. So you can close this out.
Mhm. Just exit. Okay.
Yep. It's so make sure your Zap is turned on right here. Make sure you give it away, give it a name right here so that
I
you can
did.
identify it. And yeah.
Okay.
So one more thing before we go is that you've got two different sides. Trey, if you can come back over here by clicking this arrow. So
Uh,
everyone has two different. Stay right here. Don't move yet. Everyone has these two different sides. You've got personal and you've got shared. Everything in your personal is for you. Even I can't go in your personal. Okay. But everything in shared is collective. And so, for starters, shared, you see how I put that folder right there, WordPress and Workrooms? So, I'll drop some stuff in here. If any of you make a zap that's helpful that you think other people in the group might benefit from, you can drop it and share it, and other people can, use it and duplicate it and all sorts of
Okay.
stuff too. Yeah. So the
Okay.
shared is where we can collaborate. We can work on zaps together as a group. Like we
Mm-hmm.
can we can we can come up
wow.
with a zap project, and build this big complicated dope zap as a group, or something like
Mm-hmm.
that and put it in shared.
uh, this
But
the one you
personal,
just made.
yeah, that's the one I just made. Yeah. Yeah,
But what
there
Wow.
we
it is
just
right
made
there.
now was
And
impersonal.
you see it's right there. Yeah. But the ones you all made are in your personal and
Mm-hmm.
no one can see. So G Deuce can't see Cyber Shades. I can't see DJ Marcus's. Everyone's Zaps are your own, but personal is where we all are connected.
Okay.
Well,
Or shared. Yeah.
other,
Now,
yeah,
yeah.
shared. That's what I meant to say. Shared is where
Yeah.
we're all connected with the Zaps,
Wow.
Now that
except for
increase from 5 to 8, was that the test we did or
no. So once again, we're
You just
all
set them
on the
up.
same team account. So
right,
if CyberShay run a Zap, it's gonna increase this number for all of
right,
us.
right, right.
That's why I was saying if anybody is gonna have like a campaign, you like, look, I'm about to, you know, run this AdWords campaign and I'm gonna have 10,000 clicks. Well, just let me know so I can drop some bread on the task so we can make sure that
Right, right.
we got
No,
All
no.
right.
because it's
I was
gonna pull it and it's
wondering.
gonna
I
take
Oh
it
was wondering
away.
if
man.
that delta, the 3, was the test ones we just did, or
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Those were
okay,
the tests that
gotcha.
we just did.
Okay,
Yep. Mm-hmm. That's
okay,
what changed that from the 5 to the 8. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. And
Wow.
every month
So
it
it doesn't allow
changes.
you to test for free. Okay, all right.
No, there's no free lunch.
Okay, okay.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah, but yeah, so but no, we should be good though. Like I said,
Mhm,
2,000 a month
mhm,
is plenty. Okay?
okay.
Oh.
It's plenty. We should be, and then if like I said, it would only be in jeopardy if some spamming was going on, or if you run a campaign, or if you just did something that just got really popular real fast, in which case, like I said, just if you let me know, I'll support it by, like, I get 3,000 tasks for $49.
Mhm,
So that's,
Okay.
like, that's a lot, you know what I mean? So we
Yeah.
should never have to worry about tasks.
Yeah.
mhm,
Okay. But besides that, you get unlimited zaps.
mhm.
And so there's nothing else to worry about other than tasks. And we've got plenty of tasks. But
So
if we
what's the
need more,
difference? What's the difference between tasks and zaps?
zaps is this little. So this right here represents two zaps. This is Discord. This is Chat GTP. You see what I'm saying? So a zap is a little block that connects to another block and executes those two together. Zap. So a zap is
So
from Discord to Chat GTP, from Gravity Forms to SMS message, text message. You see what I'm saying? Is a zap.
okay.
So from one application to another, passing data from one application to another represents one zap. So if you say I want the
Okay.
data to go from Gravity Forms to SMS to email to Discord, that would be Gravity Forms to SMS is one zap. From
So
SMS
this is
to
right
email is
here.
another zap,
So from here to here is one zap.
and from here to here is a zap.
So there's
And from
2.
here to here it's a so that two.
Actually,
So there's
technically,
two
I think that
zaps.
technically it's one zap because I think technically that would be counted as one zap.
Huh.
To be honest, like I'm not 100% sure if this would be counted as one zap or two zaps. But if you add another one, I know it would
At
be
least we
two
have an
zaps.
idea. Yeah, at
I know
least we
the
have an
other would
idea.
be
Yeah.
two zaps if you add
Mhm.
another one. But with this
Okay.
one right here, because this one isn't a zap, it's starting it out. Technically, the only zap is these two.
These
You see
two.
what I'm
Okay.
saying? So like
Yeah,
this
I see
one will
what you're
probably be
saying.
counted as one zap.
Cause you don't
And that's
think
why
the
we got an
trigger is
increase
part
of
of the
three,
trigger
because
is
all
not
of
a
y'all
part.
did technically one zap. One, even though there's three nodes on here, it represents
Mhm.
one zap. But then
Gotcha.
if you was to add another node, it would turn it into two zaps. But then if you would add two more nodes, it would still be two zaps, probably. You see what I'm saying?
Uh,
But
Yeah.
then the third
see.
would make it three zaps.
At that
Okay.
point.
But we can run
Okay.
some
So
tests. In
everybody, I
fact, if
gotta
one
head
of
out.
y'all want to run a test and and
Yeah,
confirm,
I gotta head on.
all right.
I'll
See you,
catch up
DJ
with
Marcus. I
everybody
gotta
next
go
week.
too.
Take
Yeah.
Yeah.
care.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All
Thank you.
right, everybody.
Thanks.
All
Thank
right.
you
Thank you so
again.
much.
No
Yeah.
I
problem.
want to be
Everybody
like
have a
you
good
when I
week.
grow up.
Right.
Have a good week, y'all.
All
Everybody
right.
have a
You
good one, last
too.
girl. If
All
y'all
GD,
have
right.
any questions, let me
GD.
know.
Uh-huh.
All
Yes.
All
right.
right.
Um, you know the
Bye
meetings,
bye.
the WVA meetings,
The what?
WVA meetings, those meetings
Uh-huh. Oh, yes,
we
yes,
go
yeah.
to. Um, the time they had the time on the time. Well, the time they want to have the meetings is when we have our classes.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, don't. I
I
was
have
like,
class. Yeah.